よし、そんじゃやっていきましょう。皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは、みのけんじです。さて、久しぶりの配信。アウターワールド PC 版ですね。やっていきましょう。あれがおすすめ。カードスーパーノバ。まあ、普通でいいか。
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
反応悪いじゃん。
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.範囲攻撃のリロード速度。のボーナスダメージ。ヘッドショット100点のダメージボーナス。これ力は派閥からの評価。高いほどいいのかな。なるほど。 It's as if you're psychologically incapable of feeling anxiety. With your sharp eyes, you could have been an Aetherwave detective.
飛べる武器の量。なるほど。こうあるんなら出た方がいいよな。
Oh, you look better than
意
my
外と
anatomy chart.
測らせた方がいい。ヒル。ダメージアップか。なんか特殊なヒルがいいな。ピック。こういうのいいよな。全然足り2ポイント。そっか。どれも。
A blunt force trauma specialist. I might have a job for you.
ルがあるんだね。うんうんうん。点はだ。あ。
Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around.
欲しいよな。
You certainly know your way around a MacPic.
あ。
A crack shot. Capital.
目立った特徴なし。精神力。バック。摂取効果 3%。3% っていうのは、
No one can see you cry inside of a mascot suit.
ああ。あの色。徐々に黒くなっていく。え朝。あ。これ男もあ、もうちょっとフェイクね。
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Teratsu. Battery.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power
結構俺字幕まあいいや後で確認しよう。
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can
you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah,
誰とかできるん
there you
だ。
are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the
It is.
landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense.
代理人会
And letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
からないようにできる。あ、なんだ？何ですか？
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
あらん。いてー。
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
あったん。
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired.
銃が暴
Right
発
through
し
my
た。あらら
side.
ら
I
ら。
mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
メディカル、ああ、つったら、
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay.
Oh.
You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Oh.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what had just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
え？あるタイム定したことで生じた合併で、始めました。あるタイムと世界がスロー。おお、なるほどね。的にスローモーションにできるってこと。おお。はいはいはい。攻撃度ブロックに。
You're gonna suffer!
あくね。
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
と
Really? How is he? Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
は多分無理だな。まあいいや。できない。これね。バードできるって言ってたな。
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Unauthorized access of space. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital activator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
いや。
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
まあいいや。
Unfortunately, our engine is currently
ライブ
inoperable.
が進
Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably
なる
damaged
ほど
and
ね。
must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
ブラック。ポイント。どうしよっかな。あ。とりあえず初心者のスキル。あ。お。
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
いるか。第一段階。体力。パーティーが。なるほどね。重量オーバーしても走る。
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. He's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
よし。プリタでいいのかな。見れるのかな。いろんななんかある。いるな、なんか。 どうしようかな。やっぱり目的。
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
自分がやりたい仕事。俺は仕事をしていない。くれ。
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated.
とでもでき
That
るのかな。
includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
大金を集めればいい。
Four workers still haven't paid
はい
up.
はいはい。
Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig,
話。
and Martin Abernathy.
It
He's a
is.
special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town.
あ、
Phyllis works at the
工
cannery
場。
most hours.
話はこう数日あってない。
I ain't seen him
缶
in a
詰
few
工場の
days.
近くに住んでる。
His
はい
domicile
はい。
is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over
は
by the
離
landing
着
pad.
陸。
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Yeah?
へえ。切れない墓問題。あ、メニュー。 早速盗むや。リボルバー。あ、でもこっちの方が強いじゃん。ね。あ、スキルがないと。
Had your rations yet?
あ。あ、
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful
No,
Lord.
no, no.
A marauder's in my domicile. There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
マジで
There's a cache of
私の
ampicillin
効果に暗
tucked
と
away in the old
され
community
ている。
center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got
金箱か。
anyway. I need you to break in. nab that medicine and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
大丈夫かよ。
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're making a mistake working for AVerMedia.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
いや、お店を買って。
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged. What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
なるほどね。
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
なるほどね。
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Oh yeah.自販機、自販とかも売ってんだ。アサルトライフル売ってんじゃん。全然金ないじゃん、俺。意外と慣れている。あら。他にも盗む。あいたいたいた。ダメージ。出して遠い。多分そうだ。 あ、やばい。ここだ。
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Got tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
コープでもないとわかんない。あ。
Warning. Damaging company property will result in deducted pay. Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply. Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Eh?
Hostility detected. Please lower your hostility.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical heart. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
What
was that?
やっぱダメか。すればいいんだこれ。を上げれば元に戻る。ファンタスあ、やっぱダメだ。おい、マジかよ。たらいいんだろう。盗みは働いてしまったがゆえに。
What was that?
から戻った。あ、同じ。あ。 そしたらレベルアップ。
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
よかった。するときは本当に。
You read the latest report?
Only the part that says.
あったあった。
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction.
練習に入るためにパスワードがいると。
I need you to get us the brain of a
ロボットの脳みそ。
well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic
なるほど
module.
ね。
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow. Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits. Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
That's odd. Something's not
え、
right.
なんでなんでさっきは問題なかったじゃん。What? 顔はい。バクトハンマー。おい、ちょっと待てー。
What? What was that?
痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。これどうしたらいいんだ。海をそれに乗ろう。 回収したとしてさ、届けに行ける。あ、ちょ。いいね。してるやん。してるじゃん。ほら。危ない。 よー、いいねいいね。おお。あるのか。あ、うん。庭に隠れていい。あ、わかりに。結構いろんグレネードが、お、なんだこれ。あ、MG だ。ピストルを使う。グレネードランチャー。結構いる。跳ねるな。おかえは。 一人だったんだよな。ああ。メートル。ああ、なるほど。亭主。あ。ワンちゃん。はい、サクさん、こんばんは。さあ、これ。戻った瞬間。誰まくることなんだよ。一旦評価。待って。
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Hey.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got. You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
Boo. Ah, これか。じゃあこれあいち。いる。
Abernathy's chipper today. Guess he wasn't plagued.
Boss likes to tell us plagues is
Sometimes I wonder what.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Something's not right. Get him!
ちょっと待って、なんでなんでWhat? だからなんでなんでなんでおかしいおかしいあれおかしいな。そうがん。アサルト2個あった。同じの3つもあるじゃん。お いいなぁ。今で大丈夫だった。あ、じゃん、結局。
What was that? Open fire! Reloading!
うーん、なぜだ？かっこいいな、この。なんで片えいいなぁ、誰だ、ここで。アサルト。全部アサルト。
Something's not right. No prisoners!
あれおかしいな。クリアして街の評価。あ、なんかこれ。だ。いって。強いじゃん。いった。いいし。 ってんのかこれ。やっぱ強いなこの銃。あ、もしかしてこれで撃つと来たのかな。うん。来たの。出るかな。そうなんだけど、結構楽しいと思う。とかもできるから言って、やっぱなんだこれ敵ちゃうでしょ。さすがに町の住民をめっちゃ住民に撃たれとるやん。なぜだ。いいな。こう言っていいんです。
Bring us honor, soldier. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially?
バンにして積んでる感じが。
Unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
な。たらいいか。おーいちょっと待って、いきなり出てきた。びっくりした。おーいる、まだいる。風船でダメージを受けてしまいました。あ、おるなと思ったらいい強っ。やるから。いいね、強い。設定のキーバインドでそういうのなかった。あれ 火山の頂上、おー、ぶねぶねぶね。痛いね。
Processing. Security patrol
や
initiated.
ん。や敵やん。何これ。
Zipper
Right.
forming.
てねえのこん何おー。ここにはあ敵くやん。はい、ちょっと待って。あ、パスコードがないと開け。
All invest.
カードが必要。 なるほど。なんだこれ。いいか。なんか土の子みたいな形してる。おお。失礼したー。いや、よし。また続きは明日以降ってことで。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。もしよかったらチャンネル。お。